The Celtics are stuck in a financial bind, and Anfernee Simons is at the center of it. Ever since Boston acquired Anfernee Simons in a deal that sent Jrue Holiday packing, the front office has been actively trying to find a new home for Simons. The problem? His hefty $27.6 million salary for the upcoming season is making that task far more complicated than they'd hoped. Boston's motivation is clear. They're aiming to dip below the luxury tax threshold this year, and shedding Simons' contract could be the key to making that happen. But here's where it gets controversial. Was trading Holiday for Simons ever a smart move if they were planning to offload him immediately? In a recent conversation with Steve Bulpett of Heavy Sports, an anonymous executive from a rival team weighed in on the situation. According to this insider, the Celtics may be stuck with Simons for a while, not because they want to keep him, but because few teams have the financial flexibility to absorb his contract. Simons is making over $27 million, the executive explained. There aren't many teams with the cap space to take that on. And since his deal expires after this season, Boston won't want to take back contracts that add more salary or reduce their flexibility. This is the part most people miss. Even though Simons is a talented player, his contract makes him a tough sell. Boston is trying to navigate a delicate balance, offloading salary without compromising their long-term financial strategy. So what's the likely outcome? According to the same executive, unless the Celtics stumble upon a dream scenario, the most realistic window for a trade might be the deadline later in the season. That's when playoff-bound teams start looking for extra firepower, and Simons could be a tempting rental. I could see a contender wanting to bring him in for a playoff push, the executive added. Even if it's just for the remainder of the season, his expiring contract could be a huge asset. With the new second apron rules, it's becoming harder to keep expensive rosters intact. That makes short-term deals like Simons incredibly valuable. But here's a twist. If Boston doesn't find a trade partner, keeping Simons might not be the worst outcome. He's a capable scorer who could contribute meaningfully next season. So while the financial pressure is real, the basketball upside shouldn't be ignored. Now let's stir the pot. Was the Holiday for Simons trade a misstep from the start? Should Boston prioritize financial flexibility over on-court talent? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Simons worth the wait, or should the Celtics cut their losses fast? For more updates and insider takes on the Boston Celtics, check out Boston Celtics on SI, https www.si.com/NBA Celtics.